Hi and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while since I have posted a video. Apologies to everyone for that. Little update, we sadly lost our rescue dog Dougal a few weeks ago, and since his passing things have been a bit of a roller coaster. Obviously I have fibromyalgia, amongst other things, that is triggered by emotions and things can make it worse. So I had a big flare, some really bad migraines, and then we decided that the house was not right without what I call tippy taps. And if you look behind me, you can just see our little kitten Peggy. And if this sleepy girl behaves, Miss Rona, who's very tired at the minute, which is why I can now do this video, because she's gonna go back to sleep. Oh, there we go, you snuggle down with your little badger. So, quite a bit of book post. Some of the proofs that I've been sent. First of all, we have call time. Mobile phone that can actually dial up the past. Would you want to put things right if you could? I know this is quite some sort of theme to a book I reviewed quite a while ago, where the guy was able to go back through some experimental treatments. So that is Steve Jones' Call Time. And we also have, coming out in April, The Household. And Not All Who Have Fallen Want to Be Saved. It always sounds quite good. That's Stacey Hall's. Obviously The Household, I'm assuming it's going to be about the staff. The Favourites, Lynn Fargo. That is to ice skating champion and a love story in the elite world of figure skating. Now, believe it or not, many years ago when I was little, I did actually have ice skating lessons. So that one quite intrigued me. We have got Better Left Unsent by Leah Lewis. This is actually part of a Facebook read-along that I'll be taking part in, and that sounds quite interesting. Again, messages, should you send replies to emails and texts? And then we have this one, I was particularly interested. This is Alter Ego, and this is out in July 2024, Helen Heckaday. And this is a young woman who is diagnosed with a condition that leaves her disabled, as I am, and she can't tell anyone why she's left. She's just taken herself off in the middle of nowhere to try and stay the same as she was. Is that the right thing to do? Is that something we should do? Is it something that we should stay the same? Personally, no. I think sometimes when you have disabilities, you can't change how things are. It does make an impact on you. It does impact how people see you. People see me in my mobility scooter using a crutch and automatically assume, like, they'll talk to Stuart with me or whoever's with me, or they'll infantilize is quite a common term that gets bounced around, where they'll basically think that you are incapable of doing anything. When I was about 7, I had a surgery on my ankles and I was in a wheelchair for a while, and the amount of people who would ask whoever was pushing the wheelchair how I was used to drive me insane. I've always been gobby. I've always been the person to speak my mind. My parents will tell you that. The young guy who I told off when I was about 5 for crashing into my dad's car, if you remember, if he sees this and remembers being told off by a little girl in a St. Anne's uniform, then that will tell you what I'm like. And I remember sitting there thinking, it was my legs that were operated on, not my mouth. You know, ask me. Good bit of work for people who are out and about. If you see somebody in a wheelchair, talk to them. Ask them if they want help. Never, ever grab somebody's wheelchair and push it unless they've specifically said, please help me. And awesome arc box. This is going to be a bit of a fun one to show. A Curse of Feathers and Fire. I mean, beautiful art box. This is from the, make sure I get this right, Kirillionia series by Emma Bradley. Look at it. Oh, there's a scented candle in here that smells absolutely divine. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you. I really appreciate this. Again, this is somebody who is running from external forces. And she tries to find sanctuary, and it's all about secrets and how they can lead people to different ways. So that's A Curse of Feather and Fires, and that is Emma Bradley. Now, the review I'm doing, and I really do apologise, Sonia, that I'm so far behind with my reading right now. Obviously, I did explain a little bit at the beginning. The Nightingales Castle. Oh my word. I was very lucky many years ago to travel to Romania, and I've actually been to Castle Bran, which is Dracula's castle, in the Carpathian Mountains. What an amazing place. Slightly weird when you're lying in bed where we were staying. Like, if you looked out of our window, there was like a bit of a courtyard and then a wall and then mountains, and you could hear wolves and bears on a night time. Really bizarre. Parts of the place we were staying had not changed. At the bottom of the hill where Castle Bran is, there's a village that's exactly as it was in this era. Based in 1610. We've all heard the story of Countess Bathory, the one who bathed in the blood of young girls to keep her youth and her vitality going. This is based around that story, and it focuses more on the staff, with obviously Elizabeth Bathory there, or sorry, to give her a proper name, Elizabeth Bathory. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it's how women kind of in that era were forced to make decisions that impacted in so many ways. I'm absolutely loving this. The character development is brilliant. The amount of the backstories that comes out each time gives you it in little bits. It doesn't overwhelm you. The story itself, I actually kind of almost imagining, I think I'm kind of filling in obviously from Castle Bran, but I'm filling in bits in my mind, and I can see this beautiful castle. Oh, absolutely stunning. Brilliant story. Really well written. I'm sorry, Sonia, for taking so long to get this out. Sonia Velton, Nightingales Castle. It is out now. The cover is different. It's a red cover, but please, definitely get this. So, to catch up on the books, I have got a lot of reading to do. Obviously at the minute with having Peggy and Miss Rona, who's fast asleep now, it is taking me a bit longer, but as you can see, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm more up to speed. Obviously some early mornings because puppies kind of tend to. So hi, and thank you for sticking with me, and obviously I'll be back up to scratch and getting videos out every couple of days now. So thank you for sticking by me. Enjoy your reading.